Resolve 17 includes a new color space that's worth taking a look at, and this is courtesy of RCM. Let's take a look. I have a new project, and it's already set to RCM. The color management preset is set to SDR Rec 709 by default. You can change that to DaVinci Wide Gamut. As the note explains, this is an extra wide gamut that operates in log space that's suitable for SDR and HDR, and it has a luminance limit of 10,000 nits. What's great about this color space is it is an extra wide gamut, and it's so large it can pretty much encompass any existing color space you might encounter while working in post-production. That means you can work with footage from various cameras and be assured that you'll lose very little, if any, data. In fact, it's larger than most wide gamut camera color spaces. Before this color space was offered, if you did want to work in a wide gamut space, you had to use a camera color space, such as the Red Camera Wide Gamut. So it's nice that it's offered by Resolve, and it's not dependent on an outside source. By default, the output color space is set to Rec 709, but you're free to change that. For example, if you are working on a archival master, you could set this to bypass so there's no output color space. Or if you're working in HDR, you can choose an HDR output color space. For example, Rec 2020 STE 2084 4000 nits. Now the 10,000 nit limit is theoretical. Very few displays can reach that brightness level. Hence, that's why Rec 2020 offers several variations with lower nit limits. The 4000 nit limit is a common way to work and will match many HDR displays available to the public. Now, whatever output color space you use, it's assumed you're going to match this to the monitor you have in your studio to grade. For this demonstration, I'm not working in HDR, so I'll return this to Rec 709. Once you switch to wide gamut, the rest of the workflow stays pretty much the same with RCM. I'll save that and let's bring in some footage. Start with the Alexa shot. And you see it looks good. If I check the menu, I read the camera metadata and set this to Area Log C. Let's try the red shot. And once again, because it's a raw shot, it's using the project settings to determine what the input color space is. I'll make a timeline. Let's take a look at the color tab. And everything looks good. With version 17, some of the tools in the color tab now operate a bit differently. They've added color-aware tools, so tools are sensitive to the color space you're working in. And we'll take a look at that in the next video. This project is saved as RCM Wide Gamut.